Hello guys, and welcome to this unusual video, because I usually create videos from the office today, and I will be creating more in the nature, maybe while I walk. And today's message is: don't search and pray for outer God. There is no outer authority. There is no outer God that you need permission from, because you are God also. And if you hear that message and it doesn't resonate, it's good, because it means you are listening from surviving identity, ego identity which is based on fear, and that's okay. Not everyone is ready for this message. Not everyone is going to step into as-me consciousness. As-me consciousness is the highest form as you can remember who you are. You don't need intermediate, you don't need to pray or perform certain rituals. You are starting to remember that you are God also, and that you are source. But with that comes total responsibility for your life, meaning you create everything. But that's reality for everyone. You create everything: your illness, your pain, your stuckness, your happiness or unhappiness, your relationships, whatever is going in your life, everything. There is no coincidence. Everything you create, whether consciously or unconsciously. And when you take that into the account, and you must take it into the account, because then you cannot go into as-me consciousness. As-me consciousness is like, I create my life, I take responsibility for it. And meaning it's okay where I am, I always did the best I could. But that means if I am the source, I can change it. And the other messages, and in false matrix, there are many inner prisons created by religion, created by governments, created around the business, created around the work, money and wealth, created around happiness, and created around ancestral karma. And everything sucks you into the pain, suffering and the fear. These inner prisons, it's combination of, it's enough just combination of two beliefs which can keep you stuck and in the looping for many years. So one of that inner prison is the idea that your life is created or orchestrated by the outside God, outer God, and that you have to wait till God gives you something. That I have to pray to God to choose for you. That you cannot choose, but you have to be obedient, be humble, and wait till outer God gives you what you desire, what you want. And that outer God is deciding for your life, that there is outlined life, that there is a fate that you cannot escape, that there is something which is already outlined, already prepared, already planned, and you are meant to go through it. And I know most of you will not resonate with it or not believe it, but that's BS. That's not true. That's part of the inner prison, really created specifically to keep you stuck. Because then, if you've got such beliefs that there is outer God that is deciding your fate, that is deciding what you can and what you can't have, that you have to wait till it gives something to you, you are just saying, in other words, I am not the creator, I am not the source, I am something less. It's like hierarchy. But understand, when source divided itself into the particles, and you are God also, it's the equal particle as the other person, it's the equal particle as the motherboard or fatherboard we came from. So the maybe outer God you would call outer God. But that outer God doesn't want anything of you because it is in you. Even though there is that part of God which is still in the highest vibration, the in totality, and we are in lower vibration, but it doesn't matter. It's the same. It's the one. It's the unity. It's the same God. So, and the same God has uniqueness, has sovereignty as you. And it is you as a sovereign God, as that God also, as that particle of God, that is choosing completely what you want to experience. And even if you, before you get born, even if you would choose your soul plan, so to speak, it's not solid. The moment you awake and remember who you are not following it. You are choosing what you want. You are choosing everything from a new. Like, okay, I'm the source, I'm God, so what do I want to experience? What do I want? And then you realize that the God within you, that I am, always wants to experience the greatest expression of its own, of itself. It wants to experience itself. It doesn't want to experience so much the opposite. Opposite is fear is here to create that duality. But you are not meant to touch and go into the fear unless you want to. And many of us, we went there because we didn't know who we are. We forgot who we are, so we were asleep. And because we were in the inner prison, we went into the fear, into the lack, into the suffering, into the pain. But actually, this was never the case. This was never... Why, if you are fullness of life, and you know that, if you are the source of life, if you are satisfaction and fulfillment on its own, why would you now, after experiencing so much pain and trauma, why would you choose something else than satisfaction and fulfillment? Why? And the reason why we are choosing suffering is only because of those mental prisons and those beliefs we get used to, like, I cannot be happy because I am here to suffer. This is the most common inner prison created by religion, and there are really, it exists, those inner prisons, they exist and keep us stuck and keep us in loop. So if you feel stuck, that means you are in the inner prisons, which consists of the limiting beliefs, of the fears. It can be only two, like I'm here to suffer, or I don't deserve to be happy. That's enough, just two main, which were conferred by your experience or experience of your closest ones, and that's enough. It can lock you for many years. So stop praying to outer God. Stop hoping for better life, because if you are the source, and you are, and if you are the God, and you are, and if you are sovereign, and you are, really you are, then all you need to do is just keep remembering that. You know that inside, because this came to me as a part of awakening process, as part of remembering. Not because I went to the coaching program, not because someone told me, but because it started to emerge. Because the soul or spirit or my I am started to teach me that. So you don't need any spirit guides, you don't need any angels, you don't need any outer God to pray to help you, because you are God also, because you are totality, you are fullness of life, you are all you need, you are the home, you are the satisfaction, you are the fulfillment, you are the love, you are the joy, you are all that it is. You are I am that I am all that it is, except the fear. Fear was created, yes, by us, by God, just to create as an illusion, just to create the dualities, contrast, so you feel how is it like to be satisfaction and fulfillment, that's what we are. So, and the only thing you need to know, if you are source, you are just choosing. And the only reason you are not choosing, you're not experiencing that, if you are not experiencing what you want, is because you are not choosing. And you are not choosing that what you want for two reasons. Because you think it's not possible for you, or the same thing you want. Let's say happiness, or happiness. It's not the best example, because happiness, sometimes we think we can be happy only when we got something. But let's say inner peace or health or whatever we want. If you don't have it and you don't choose, is because you think it's dangerous for you to have it, based on limitations, the type of thinking and experiences you've had. And yeah, so two things only. Either you think it's impossible for you to have it, or it is dangerous for you to have it. But the main message why I did that was don't kneel to outer God. Don't trust the outer authority, outer God. The God is within you. So the only trust is needed is your I am within you. Is God within you. Because it's the same one as the mother, father board we come from. It's the same one as another human being. It's the same one as in everything which is alive or not alive around you. So start moving towards you, like within yourself. Go within. Trust that I am. Start to communicating and believe that. Nothing else. And if you are not listening to your I am, and your I am wants to communicate through others, then you will feel that resonation through your heart and through your body. So then only listen to your body and what resonates with you. Otherwise, there is no bigger beings as you are. There is no bigger authority as you are. There is nothing more powerful than you are. You don't need anyone and anything. You are already whole and complete. And that is the journey of remembrance. And just let you know, there will be always resistance within you, because we all created that surviving identities, and we have surviving identities or egos. It doesn't matter how we call it. It was there to help us to survive and get through that limitations and inner prisons, and that identity will never grasp it. So if you say, oh, I don't understand, it's okay, because you need to access that I am. And the way how you access that I am is go into the calmness within you. That's as easy as it is, but I will go into the details how to access your I am, how to communicate with your I am in the next coming videos. So much love to you all. Stay healthy or be healthy, and start loving yourself and trusting yourself, because nothing else matters. The journey now is sovereignty. Trust yourself, self-love. That is the journey. And allowing that I am to radiate through your human self. So see you next time. Much love to you all, and speak to you later.